Hello, 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 check. Oh, wait. Here. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Revan, how are you? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. How are you? It's been a while. Yeah. Easy peasy. Wait, easy breezy. That should be easy breezy. So, doing good, my friend. How about you? Feeling good? So far, yes, I feel good. Whenever I have new video, I feel good. And then I have to do this again to feel good. It's an endless cycle where you will feel uncomfortable because you were trying to make a new video, and then you are in a zone when you are recording, and then you feel good after recording, and then after you edit it and upload, and then after you upload it you feel amazing, and then after that you will feel empty again, and then you have to do the cycle. The endless cycle of someone who loves uploading video. Yep, I'm not complaining. It's part of the process, because I am doing something that I am not comfortable to do for years. I always wanted to do what I'm doing right now for years, and this is the only time where I decided to do that this year. I said, all right, you're not gonna change, you're not gonna improve, or you're not gonna see what you wanted to see yourself in the future if you're not going to start what you wanted to do. Yeah, so basically that's what I'm doing. That's who I am right now. Anyway, how about you? What are you doing these days other than bullying Wukong mains? Wait, how is the mic? Is the mic okay? Just tell me if there's something wrong with the mic. If it is good, bad, or is it still the same? I think it's still the same. Based on my oh, what is it called again? Monitor. The audio monitor. Yep. All right. Let's go. What am I gonna do now? Oh, I still have Night Wave. I'm mostly just gonna yap. Yap. What do I have to do? K drives. Transmutation of mods. Okay, let's do that. Wow, yeah, doing the same exact thing over and over and expecting for a different result.
Many things have been taken from us. It's true.
Isn't that insanity or madness? I don't know, that's just the thing that I like to do. How should I put it? If you look at my older videos from 8 to 10 years ago, I was mostly playing Dark Souls and Bloodborne. And the videos that I like to upload were no damage videos, fighting different bosses with different builds. And I'm doing those videos, each of those videos, sometimes I'm reaching multiple hours or even days just to achieve what I was doing back then. And I don't know, it feels fantastic. That's just my forte. Doing the same thing again and again, and then expecting for a different result. It's so satisfying when you pull it off. I don't know. Yeah, those were my, what do you call this? Those were my obsession. Playing from software games. Now, and then after a few years, I started playing Monster Hunter World. I played it for 2 to 3 years, and then I stopped. And then I went in the gacha space, which is Genshin. I played it for more than 2 years and then I stopped it. And then I had a hiatus for almost 1 year not playing any video game. And then I went back. I was just playing random games for more than a year, and then yeah, now it's Warframe. Warframe is my current obsession. You should play those games again live here on this channel if you want to feel at home again. I mean, this is your channel. We are here because of you, no one else. Play whatever you want, my friend. Actually, speaking of playing those games, I'm supposed to be playing Bloodborne this month because because this month is Bloodborne's birth month. Bloodborne will be 11 years old this year, if I'm not mistaken. 11 years old. So I'm supposed to be playing Bloodborne, but yeah, maybe in Sunday, around Sunday probably. If not Sunday, somewhere in next week, I'll start playing Bloodborne before the Shadowgrapher dropped. What am I doing here? K drive. Yeah, that's what I'll be doing. Wait, if K drive, I can just use Yareli. Yeah, let's go Yareli. Whoa, yes, we are old. Yes. Thinking about that, it's crazy. Bloodborne was the reason why I created this channel. I must be riding K drive. If I'm riding Merolina, but yeah, it should be K drive to show the icon of yeah. K drive nuke build Wendy. K drive nuke, what the hell? K drive must be, what is it again? Must be usable, just like motorcycle. I still needed to farm for K drive mods, and I wish the K drive mods they are available with Yareli.
Time kicks off once you hit that first marker. Ready? First marker gone. Bye bye.
Yeah, Yareli is the best to use here. Imagine if you hit a guy in the jaw, right? Just wait, let me just read. It's hard to race while reading. Alright, so imagine you hit a guy in the jaw, right? Just explodes and it deals blast damage. Do you see where this is going? You have a vision. Tell me more about that vision. K-Drive. Chinsaka. I just bought Chroma and Baruuk Prime and their skins. Can't wait to get their can't wait to get back again. Hey Chinsaka, hello there. Also, I'm glad that you're going back to play Warframe again, huh? Do you have Atlas now and maybe Vauban? They're still in the Resurgence. Oh, also, if you don't know who's gonna be in the next Resurgence, it will be Nova, and Trinity. I'm surprised Nova is back for a short period of time compared in her last resurgence. It was at least more than a year. I'm talking about the K-Drive blast damage build. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, that you have a vision about with the K-Drive. What else do you have any other what do you call these ideas about it? Wait, here, let's go there. Looking for a way to say I don't like you. Oh, bro. Ooh. Yep. The limited Chroma skin. Wait, what is limited Chroma skin again? The dragon. Wait, I don't think that's limited.
Works like this. Hit the marker, the timer starts.
Yeah, I think you can buy it. Nope, never mind. Never mind. I was talking about the deluxe. Yeah, never mind. The other deluxe. I'm talking about that. Yeah, the limited skin. It looks cool. But I don't think I could get it right now because I'm saving up my platinum and I'm running out of platinum. Never mind. It was a different skin. I was talking about different skin.
Nothing fancy, but got it done. You plank okay for a glinty mucker?
Where else? So I'm done here. It's gonna be here. Yeah, I got Boban. I will be working on Atlas. Oh yeah, Boban. Boban right now, if you don't like him before, he's way better now. I already liked him before, though only for level capping. But now, even outside level cap, he's just so fun to use. Next, I want to get another Boban and sell. Yeah, I think he is the most expensive prime right now. Railjack, Cetus mission, right? Like Gauss and Grendel first reveal. Yeah, imagine like that. Imagine that, like Helldivers, where we use commands to take our Railjack commands, everyone below. Okay, I'll be honest to you. I'm not really so familiar with Helldivers gameplay, but I can see about that. Though I've seen few clips, but I don't understand what was going on. Yeah, I haven't played it. Maybe in the future. But anything with Railjack, I want more Railjack content. Brew. Yeah, now I'm done here. I know. Wait. I mean, yeah, it's all right. I just got used to doing that. You'll understand once you play the game yourself or watch it from YouTube.
The day is won.
Yeah, I should watch more Helldivers video. But usually when there is a game, if it is popular, as much as possible, I'm not trying to watch any clips of it because I might play it in the future. Most likely I'm just avoiding spoiling myself. Yeah, that's just my way. And then yeah, it is ending up that for people it is considered that I am missing for something. But I already told to myself that it's okay to miss on something because I already have I only have few hours to play, or I have limited time to play everything. I cannot play everything. That's what I told to myself. That I have no time to play for everything and it's alright to miss on something. But of course playing it would be nice. Yeah, I would like to. It's just right now I'm still obsessed playing Warframe. So I can see myself myself committing on any game right now. Where's Kuva? Kuva is yeah, Kuva. I need to do the 20 minutes. Do you have Kuva survival? We don't have Kuva survival, but it's all right. What is this? It's all right. I just maxed out Arcane Circumvent. Oh, nice, congrats. It's easily my favorite Arcane currently. Many people are using that Arcane right now because because of how convenient it is for surviving. If I'm a new player, I'm gonna like it also. But since I'm mostly comfortable with my surviving skill as a player, then I don't find myself using it. But it's a nice one to use. But you know what? That Arcane is freaking broken in level cap. Literally, seriously. That Arcane is broken in level cap. You can just freaking kill Thrax just by rolling. Literally, with any Warframe. I'm not sure if you've seen that in my meme video of Titania, meme build level cap video of Titania. I slap it in almost every frame for easy survivability. Yeah, in the what do you call this? Just in base steel pass, maybe ETA, EDA also. Personally, I haven't used it in ETA, EDA, but I might try to use that in EDA, ETA also. So far, that's one of the most popular Arcane. Right now, I don't know. I'm just looking for. I'm just gonna try to look for a random build that I'm just gonna come up with. Well, actually, I already have one meme build, though. I'm just a little lazy to do level cap. Though I need to do level cap because I'm running out of steel essence. Yeah, survivability, if you already know what you're doing, you already understand how each Warframe works, you can just forget about those survivability. You can just put few survivability. But then, of course, sometimes you just wanted to turn off your brain and just go unga bunga. And I understand that. That's why I'm using Equinox right now, Equinox Night Form. Because the build that I made this is just brain dead unga bunga. I don't need to cast skill. I don't need to think about my survivability. I can just turn off my brain, just go unga bunga like this. Melee melee slash. Enemies dying in front of me. Yeah. So I understand that. But for this build that I did circumvent, it's gonna be overkill. I can put circumvent, but that's just gonna be overkill. I'm not a big fan of shield gating, hence why what I hear a lot to the people, many people don't like shield gating. But the thing is, there are two types of shield gating. You can just go shield gate with active one. I think the active one is the one that nobody likes, or only few people likes it, the active one. What I mean is using the catalyzing shield with brief respite or augur mods or combination. The shield gating that I like is just the passive one, using just the shield mods. But the thing is, it costs a mod. It's alright. I don't mind it. After all, I'm not always playing with glass cannon builds. I'm not a fan of glass cannon. I'm also not a fan of too much tankiness. But there are times where I like a little bit of tankiness, just like right now, the build that I'm using. But actually, the one that's making this a little bit more tankiness, it's because I am slowing enemies. I'm slowing enemies. Yeah, and also applying statuses. That's why I'm not getting much damage. And of course, enemies are dying quick anyway. But yeah, with the shield gating, with the active one using the catalyzing shield, I'm also not a fan of it. I just like the fast deflection and vigilante vigor combo. Well, sometimes with adaptation, yeah, it is. Harrow, ayo, dzień dobry. Dzień dobry. Hipchi.
Our operative is making progress.
How are you?
This will help our cause. When you need it, extraction is ready.
Yeah, Equinox now is the one that I'm using a lot this week. Especially the night form, because this is my personal favorite form. The day form, I have separated build for that, so I'm not using the day form. Do you want AOLOC stock? I forgot. Oh yes, wait, yeah, you can trade it to me after this. It's alright, it's alright. It's alright. We'll select to Equinox propaganda. Bro, I always like Equinox. I always like her. Especially the night form, I told you. I even said it in my video, in my latest video. I always like, because look at that. I just like the fashion of Equinox Knight. She looks pretty. The day form, it's just okay. The body is like a, what do you call this? A buff woman. It's not Hildryn level, but she looks like that. An athletic, a little bit shoulder wide woman. That's just how she looks like in her day form. Look at that. Look at this Equinox survivability. My shield is not dropping so much as long as I keep moving. And look at that, they are getting slowed. Yeah, this is my brain dead Equinox build. It can be better with a much stronger melee. But personally, I like using the Sigma and Aegis. Sigma and Elvis. Wait, I need to change the name of this. Sigma and Elvis. Or Sigma and Alpha. Sigma. Yeah, why did I say Sigma? Wait, can I even slow? Yeah, I can, yeah, look at that. It's getting slow. Whoop. Boom, Urusai. I'm just doing the Nora. Bro, I think there is mosquito in the room. God damn it, it's biting me. It's sucking me. That's the only one that sucks me. Whoop, family friendly. Yeah, boy. That's not a mosquito, that's Titania. Ayo, friend, how are you? What's up? Yeah. How are you? How are you? How's your day? How's your night? Wait, I'm gonna show you the build that I come up with, Ember. Though I cannot decide which weapon I'm going to use to the idea that you gave me. I wish I was the mosquito. Bro. Bro. It's itchy. Easy peasy. Easy breezy. Just sleeping? Oh no, stay here. Let's hang out. Since you're not going outside tonight. Let's hang out here.
What our Tenno operative just found.
I needed to decide which weapon am I gonna use to Ember. Of course, it's not gonna be Incarnon. You know, I found another good or cool gun for Zephyr. I mean, with Zephyr, if you're using those AoE weapons, AoE guns, it is fantastic with Zephyr. And usually those AoE guns doesn't benefit with galvanized aptitude, for example. So those type of weapons, it works wonder. For example, Kuva Brahma, it works wonder with Zephyr. Heck, even the Outfire of Corin Prime, as you can see in my level cap run, it works fantastic. I've been really trying to stay away from Incarnons lately because I'm too lazy. Yeah, I know you're using Revenant and Torrid. You're the one of the people that I personally know that shamelessly used Revenant Torrid. I mean, it's all right. The game doesn't revolve around PvP anyway, so you can just use whatever you are using. But sometimes staying away from the meta, looking for an actual build for yourself, that is one of the beautiful things in this game. And that's what I'm indulging in this game. And if you look at my builds, they are usually different. They're usually unusual. Here, just like for example, what I'm using right now. I'm using an unusual build. With an unpopular Warframe, with an unpopular form or way to play it. Because why not? Don't forget Magistar Dual Toxocin. Yeah, of course. The Dual Toxocin sometimes it's Kuva, what is it again? The beam one. Core. Yeah, sometimes it is like that. Master, ayo! Hello there. Chi, how are you? How is your stream? Even if PvP, I'll smack the out of them with Torrid. Torrid Norris Revenant forever. The best build ever. The best setup ever. Meta proper mods build. I mean, I cannot say that meta is not a proper build. It is a proper build. There's a reason why they are called meta. But I'm mostly saying about the builds that you came up with, and it works fantastically. And it works properly. And you know what was going on. You know the skills. If ever you're going to subsume, you know why you put those subsume skill, and you're not just using a straight up damage buff. You're being creative. You're using the specific weapon for specific build, for specific Warframe. Those kind of things. Not just, alright guys, hello, today I'll be building this XYZ weapon with this Warframe, and this weapon is super OP, and then you will see the build. It has a fucking ribbon.
We're running out of time. Consider extraction.
Yeah, average YouTube build videos in a nutshell. This weapon is OP. It has ribbon. Yeah, I heard people complaining about that. But the thing is, those types of titles, videos, people kept watching, and
Tenno, extraction is ready.
and yeah, they keep watching
Support activated.
and keep falling for the same trick. That's why most of the build videos that you will see is just like that. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. What is wrong is that when you're just copying someone's build without understanding what is going on. I think that is the problem of many players. That's why their builds are failing. Because they don't know shit. They don't know what is happening. This is why you gotta expand your knowledge. What the fuck? The mosquito is biting me. If you want a meme build, Revenant, but remove Mesmer skin, shield replace with something else, I can do that. But the thing is, if I do that, the fourth skill, I can't remove the fourth skill because usually they are combo. The Mesmer skin and the Dance Macabre. Macabre. Yeah, that's a French word, right? Dance Macabre. Dance Macabre. French is hard to pronounce, damn it. Yeah, shield gaining Revenant. But if I do that, two skills is gonna be mostly useless. And then I needed to manually using his first skill. I mean, I don't mind it spamming a skill. I think about that already, but I'm mostly not gonna use his fourth skill. That's why I'm not doing it. OMG, you won't believe this weapon breaks Warframe, and it's a Torrid build with a ribbon cost 5k. Bro, Torrid and Torrid Riven, they are noob trap. It's really funny that people are willing to pay for those kind of platinum. I just love it. Same with Verglass Ravens. I just love people buying those. They're such a noob trap. Oh wait, what I mean with a Verglass Raven, that's gonna be the crit damage, crit chance type of first class Riven. I just love those type of people buying those Rivens. Torrid, goddammit. Torrid, you don't need Riven. It's already strong. It's mostly flexing if you have Riven. Even without Riven, it's already super strong. Where are you? Mexican, I think. Wait, Mexican? What do you mean Mexican? What do you mean? So you use any other skills on Revenant other than Mesmer skill? I mean, yes, that's what I'm saying. It's just Dance Macabre. It's because if you're using Dance Macabre... Oh wait, if you're using Dance Macabre, you can still use his third skill. And if you use your third skill, you can... What do you call this? You're invulnerable and you can also heal. Oh wait, Chotomate. I'm having some idea. Yeah, it really shows that I don't use Revenant. I'm just realizing things right now. And I love when they say that in the video, don't worry about the Riven, you don't really need it. Damn it. But that's the one they are flexing. Yeah, majority of the builds, it's not just in Warframe, even in other games. Majority of the build videos that you will see, they are super optimized with damage. Most of the builds are glass cannon, and majority of people who watch that, they're just gonna copy it. They're gonna go in the pub, and what's gonna happen next? They're gonna always eat dirt, and then they will dislike it because, and then, oh boy, I posted something in Reddit about survivability. I'm reading people's comments there. It's a combination of people who knows what they are saying and people who are a lot of people, they don't know what they are saying. That's just fantastic.
The longer you fight, the more successful we will be.
I was just there reading their comments. It's crazy. Yeah, it was one of the top posts in the previous days. Yeah, that was my post. It's fantastic to read. And then my question was clear. And then they keep insisting that just go subsume or just go put this something like this or that.
Critical life support levels.
Without any explanation. That's just fantastic. This is really amazing.
You exist to strike.
Hey, Super KB, how are you? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's just great. I mean, it is common for people to not... What do you call this? Majority of people playing games, they just wanted to play games. That's it. Mostly just open their computer and just go play. There are only a handful of people actually deep diving to the game, mastering what is the mechanic system of the game, trying to actually build for their own, sitting on training grounds or simulacrum for 4 hours. Even though the build is already working, you're still looking for something, what's wrong. Have you ever done that? Sitting in simulacrum for hours, even though the build is already working, and then eventually you will notice that, wait, there's something better than this, or this part of build is pretty annoying. Yeah, that's always happening to me whenever I am looking for a build for a certain Warframe. Of course, not everything is successful. There are runs or there are builds that it feels bad, and then there are build that if I avoid using certain things or certain strong weapon, the build feels incomplete. It is happening. Not everything is successful. But if it is successful, then that's the beauty of the game. Because you already know, you know why the build is working. You understand why is it happening for specific weapon, for specific warframe, and you understand the synergy of weapon of the or the synergy of weapon to the warframe. Those types of moments, it's just there are things that it's hard for me to explain. I can understand it, but it's hard for me to explain, and that's one reason why I started recording myself trying to explain things so that I could learn how to explain things, because explaining things in a way where you could explain it easily to the people, it is a skill. It is a skill. And that is a skill that I'm trying to hone, trying to improve. For example, there are some builds here that I wanted to explain, but I'm not doing it because it's hard for me to fully explain it. This is why I'm mostly going for a video where I could explain it in a way that I can. Or maybe when people do build like this is really strong with this subsume, meanwhile new players be like, what the F is a helmet? Yeah, this is why for the new players, I wanted new players to fully enjoy, understand first what is going on with that specific warframe. I don't want new players that they're gonna build this, what do you call this mindset that whenever they have a new warframe, the first thing that they will do is replace one of their skills without even understanding what is going on. For example, what is it again? What was it again? I heard few stories like that. Players, for example, Nidus. Yeah, this is one thing that I heard. People are subsuming Nidus's third skill, and they are wondering why they are dying a lot. Oh yeah, that's just one story. And there's another one here in the chat. I just don't remember what it is. Yeah, I wanted people to have this mindset that they needed to expand their knowledge. It's not just copy and paste, because if you're just copy and pasting, you don't understand what is going on. Gatekeepers will tell them that they have a skill issue and it's not their skill, but the build doesn't work. They way the gatekeepers present it. Lol, it's that. Yes, that's what they're saying. They're just mostly gonna insult someone that yeah, it is a skill issue. While it is a skill issue, yes, I think skill issue is just the byproduct of knowing less. They just have less knowledge. That's why they're having skill issue. Skill issue is just a byproduct of knowing less. They just needed to have more knowledge. Remember that, because if you know what you are doing, if you understand what you're doing, if you know how to fail, why is it failing, then you know how to fix it, you know how to deal with it, then skill issue is just gonna be not a thing. MB, my bad. I don't relate the dance macabre to the mix. Oh yeah, I know that's French, I think. You like my atlas? Let me see your atlas. Oh, white golden atlas. You see, oh, you have this Siandana. This one is cool. Oh, you know what? This is pretty similar to my white atlas. Yeah, this is cool one. White and gold always. You can't go wrong with this color combination. Wait, let me show you my atlas. Yeah, that's a cool one. I like it. I like it. White and gold. It's just an Orokin. Yeah, I think you've seen this already. This is my atlas. This is my current trip. But oh wait, wait, the Aeolak, right? Yeah, this is my white Atlas. This is my white devil. Also, that's why I said kinda reminds me of you of my drip. This is the drip that I use for my Atlas level cap. I turned him purple because I put 5 purple shards on him, and then I just remove it eventually. But in the future, I'm gonna have more shards, and I'll be putting 5 shards to him again. Yeah, Aeolak. Yeah. I'm going to fetch the Aeolak part. I like it. Yeah, I like it also. Your drip. The white and gold. You just can't go wrong with that. What is it? More drip. Oh, this one. Oh, infested theme. Infested. There's an infested leg armor that I wanted to buy. Yeah, I gotta wait a little bit. If they're going to put it on sale, I'm gonna buy it. If not, I'm just gonna buy it. Wait, there's an infested Siandana. You can put it. You can put that. Where is it? Like this one, this Siandana. Okay. I'm gonna accept it first. Oh, you have it? The Teklot Sandana. Or the infested Sandana. Wait, not item, just... Wait, do you have anything? Do you need anything? Do you need anything? Yeah, just to make it faster. Wait, is this the one? Yeah, I think this is the one that I'm missing. Let me just check. Aeolak. Yeah, that's the only one that I'm missing. So I have the receiver and barrel. I'm good. Okay. Thanks. Alright, so you don't need anything. I'm just gonna put the good old duplicates. Pressure point. I don't know how much my endo will be if I sell my mod dupes. Yosha, thank you. Dziękuję bardzo much. Dziękuję bardzo much. Wait, I'm gonna try to type it in chat so that you will see. Cursed Polish. Anyway, it is a power fantasy game. Have fun and learn the way you like to play it. It is the rule of thumb. Yes, it is. That's why I am what do you call this? What do you say it? I'm more in favor to let people or to tell people to become more creative with their builds. Yeah, try to find meme builds that actually works for higher level. There are meme builds that works at higher level, and you will be surprised how funny and fun some of those. For example, the Titania that I did, actually it works. It is strong. Holy crap, I can't believe it was successful. It was funny, and it is. Look at my Latron, it's still here. Well, I already have the Latron Incarnon, but I decided to put it in Latron Rate because this one I just got this recently. There's still a lot of weapons here that I am lazy to take out, but mostly it's not just about being lazy. It's mostly about I don't have enough forma. Look at my forma. I only have 3 now. I'm running out of forma. I wanted to build these weapons, but yeah, I'm just waiting for the forma. Always forma. Forma is always the problem. It doesn't matter what MR you are, you're always gonna run out of forma. What am I gonna do next? Niemazatsa. Yeah. Dinky. What am I gonna do? Oh, Pathos Clamp. Yeah, there's an item that I need to buy with Pathos Clamp. Let me see if I can purchase it. Easy breezy.
Have your secrets out of you.
Easy. Yeah, this one. I need this.
I see.
And that's it. I'm done here for this week. Wait. I like this. Wait, I'm buying this. Yeah, whenever I see a new decoration here that I don't have, I am buying them.
Don't waste any sympathy on Sithel. Not with her nasty little ways. Huh, I've barely scratched the surface of what she gets up to. And just like that,
The power fantasy of Warframe. It is true. While also it is true, I'm also encouraging people to expand their knowledge how things work for their Warframes that they are using, their Warframes, their weapons, the mods, the augments. It's because there are some synergy that you might not be aware that it's actually working properly. It's just you're just using it in a bad way. It's not in a wrong way, it's mostly in a bad way. Like I said, the thing called skill issue is just a byproduct of lack of knowledge, and there's nothing wrong with that. We as a people, we just can't learn everything in one night. I don't know what to do. What's it? Question. I use Arcane Battery on my Atlas, right? And I have 3 purple shards for crit damage when above 500 energy. Does it work with Arcane Battery? It is. It does work. Look at your stats. Wait, I cannot show it here. My Atlas don't have purple. Wait, I have extra purple shard. It is gonna work. You needed 5, to be exact, you needed 501 energy. All right, it's just a small info, but it is important. You needed more than 500, so that's gonna be 501. Where's my Atlas? Let me just put my purple shard. I have extra purple shard. Yeah, I have 2. I can make 3 if I wanted to. But to be honest, Atlas with the purple shard, it's already overkill. That's just how strong this dude is. It's overkill already. There are three key things to know about the game: damage, movement, survivability. Yeah, if you're a new player, all you needed to do mostly is just damage, because survivability is not much of a problem, only in a certain content, mostly boss fight. Ropalo list, I'm looking at you. Yeah, I remember Ropalo list destroyed me when I was new. That's what mostly I got an issue when it comes to survivability when I was a new player, when I was just finishing my start chart. This is why I finished mostly my majority of my start chart, and then I went back to Ropalo list when I got better weapon, better loadout builds. But that better is still shit, of course. And then of course movement, it will come naturally, the movement, because just like a new player, also me, I was a new player just recently, and I was also having a problem, or Warframe's movement at first feels weird because it's so floaty until I just got used to it. And now I am better now at movement. And survivability, that's mostly gonna matter when you step on Steel Path. Steel Path is, how should I say it? If you're a new player, it feels pretty tough. Pretty tough, because that's where your knowledge is gonna start to be tested as a new player. And then of course your gear also and build, that's where you're gonna learn slowly. There are 4. Fashion. Fashion also. Real fashion is the real end game in the Warframe. Yeah, of course, fashion. Fashion also, of course. I just like this Atlas drip that I accidentally made, and I just can't change this. No, I think I changed the shoulder armor. I changed this into something else. What was the one that I was using here? I don't remember what was the one. And then when I bought this armor, shoulder armor, I just put it here and it works pretty well. Even randomized is a fashion statement. Randomized, I'll be honest to you, I use that if I cannot decide which color I wanted to put in some warframes. I click randomize. This one, this, I click this. There are times where the reset button, the reset defaults, and randomize, they are in the same button. I'm not sure if you've seen that, but if you're playing controller, when they implemented this, they're in the same button. It was funny. About Ropalolis, these and Grendel missions are 2 most requested help messages I ever get in Warframe when I offer help in the chat. Yeah, because Ropalolis is a gear check and knowledge check and fundamental check. So I understand it because I experienced it. I got destroyed by Ropalolis. Sweaty Gajillion DPS players. Yeah, I saw your Atlas fashion in the video and I really like it. Yeah, this is the one. Also, it's nice that you really like this Atlas fashion. Yeah, even me. It's not about me. What do you call this? It's not about carrying my own chair. It's just it looks cool. I think I found this color combination when I was just pressing randomized. It's not the exact color, but it was pretty similar from the original one, and then I just adjusted it to my liking. Wait, let me use. Oh, about the what do you call this? Arcane battery again. Where is it again? Let me try. Let me test. Battery. And what is it again? How much? Yeah, it's in the energy, right? Yeah, let me just show you first. Right now, I have critical damage of 6.5. Now, if I use energy, it works. Now it's times 8. It works. Go with my Atlas. Wait, this one. This one is not supposed to be. What was the mod that I was using here? I don't remember. I don't remember what was the mod that I was using here. I think it's just this one. Yeah, I think that's just this one. Yeah, Atlas is just strong already. It's just my issue with Atlas. I already explained it in my current video, but if you don't understand it fully, I can explain it to you again. But mostly these 3, they're just forgettable. I don't know why when I was recording, I kept saying forgetful. It should be forgettable. Also, I just realized that after or while I'm doing the recording, I just realized that the damage vulnerability of Petrify, it doesn't scale in ability strength. So that's one more thing that I find this a little annoying. Also, this skill, it's freaking expensive. There are much better source of damage vulnerability or just straight up damage boost source, which is much better than this. Look at that, 116. The default is 75. It's still expensive. This should be a spammable skill, but it's not. But I think the main purpose for this is just to heal your Rumbler, which is also another issue for Atlas. That, yeah, they're just there. They exist. Before they could punch the enemy, you're already destroying everyone. So they're just there for moral support. just a mascot. But I know there is an augment for that, but personally I don't like it because you're being restricted to your movement. And this one, I don't know, maybe I'm not using it that much. Yeah, maybe I'm not using this that much, or maybe there's a build that revolves around this. Wait, I needed to explore more about Atlas. I need to explore more. Maybe my initial thought is wrong, or it's bad. It's just mostly whenever I'm playing Atlas, I just like his punches. Why after 14 years primes are not any different than the regular version make sense. Speaking of non-prime, I'll show you something. Recently, I don't know, but if you've watched my Titania video, then you already know what I'm talking about. But I already removed the shards to her. But this one, I just built this normal Titania recently, and I even put Forma to her. Yeah, this is my meme Titania build, and I put 4 Formas and still destroying even level cap. Yeah, this was the build that I used. It is revolving around Tesla Nervos. So literally I turned her into a different Warframe because why not? It works. Alright, let me just experiment with Atlas. Maybe I'm using him wrong, or I'm not using him that much. I'm not exploring him that much because I'm just brain dead using his punches. And then the boom, I'm back. How is it going? Hey, Revan, how are you? Well, we're just talking about random things here. Oh, you have max rank arcade battery. I have rank 2. Did not have time to farm it. Battery. Wait, where do you get it? In Jade? In Ascension, if I'm not mistaken, that's where you could get it. But I still get 600 energy also. Yeah, 600, that's more than enough. Can I send you my Atlas build? Yeah, show me your Atlas build and fashion. These rock golems are really useless in my opinion. Same as his wall. I wish they would allow you to maybe mod the golems like your pet or something. I wish they are immortal, just like what they did to Titania, or just make them better in general, faster. But they're just slow. Look at that. So they're going to punch the enemies, right? Yeah. And then if I got enough power, I can just destroy the enemies. Yeah, before they could have a chance to punch the enemy. Also, there's an augment for the first skill. It can be handy, but it takes time to charge it. Yeah, this one, you're gonna spam this just to get the 1.4k, which is... Yeah, you can petrify enemies. Yeah, of course. But it is a little expensive, even with positive or just default efficiency. This is why I just only use him with just one skill. Anyway, before that, are they actually doing some damage? Wait. I gotta explore something. I gotta experiment something. Wait, does it has augment? What is it called? Tectonics fracture. Tectonics create up to 2 walls with 7 different walls can no longer be turned into boulders. Nah, that's not what I needed. These rock golems are really... Yeah. What's your in-game name again? With a tag? Oh, this one. This is my in-game tag. So Sarah, in his game name, just type... Yep, that's me. That's just me. Alright, I think you saw it already. Just go check again. Let me just see if I can The damage is pathetic. They do nothing. Yeah, they do nothing. Wait, I don't think I can see it here. Yeah, wait, let me just go back to... Let me just go back to relay. Also, show me your fashion. Yes, it is so bad. They're just there for the meme. So I am right about the boulder. It's just that's the reason why I wasn't using this, because this is just for moral support. And petrify, like I said, it can be handy, but it's unnecessary with the landslide power, and it is expensive. And rumblers, they're there just to cheer you up. Also, anyway, let me just check. Blind rage or gaze, petrify, augment, petrify. This one for the scanning. Yeah, this one also is a niche thing to use for Atlas. And yeah, adaptation. Yeah, I can put adaptation in my fast deflection, but I just like mostly the passive regenerating of my energy. But yeah, since you already have brief respite, then you don't have to worry about that. Also, Arcane Avenger, when you're getting hit. Though personally, whenever I'm using Arcane Avenger, I'm always pairing it up with Combat Discipline so that I could forcefully activate it with my own. But of course, it has downside, but that's just gonna be me problem. Why is this not PSF? PSF is gonna increase your damage. Yeah, the good old PSF to Atlas. I mean, it's still okay if you are jumping a lot. Yeah, if you're jumping a lot, it's up to you. How do you play Atlas? Yeah, of course. But sometimes there are times where when I'm using Epitaph, when I'm mid-air, I am getting knocked back. So sometimes I wanted to put PSF. But Avenger won't work that much on Atlas since most of the time he is involved. Yeah, that's it. That's why. That's also the reason. That's why I also don't use Avenger on him. Also, these days I don't use him that much. But yeah, since I'm only using one skills on him, I just don't mind about the efficiency and duration. Also, wait, the landslide. I haven't seen the landslide. Also, love from Turkey. Yeah, wait, how do you say in Turkey? In Turkish. Turkey. Yeah, you're in Turkey. We're supposed to call your country Turkey, right? How do you say in Turkish? Would you like fit pics? Or would you like fit picture? How do you say that in Turkish? I would like to know. Anyway, let me check the landslide. Yeah, the landslide critical chance. Of course, yeah. Condition overload, blood rush, this 2 crit. Melee damage. I still don't have this. Yeah, this one can be handy, but I still don't have this. Also, there are times where I don't need this anyway. Yeah, there are ways to increase my damage. Melee exposure, steel. Yeah. Melee exposure. Yep. That's a good one. Also the fashion. Oh, Grax. You have the Grax. Yeah, Grax is very cool. In the future, I'm going to buy this skin. I'm going to buy this. It's mainly because of the helmet. The helmet looks fantastic. Yeah, also you have this Rift Guard. It looks awesome. Looks awesome. Rift Guard. Eventually in the future, they're gonna release the Tenno version. Actually, the Tenno version, for some people, they think it looks much better. Yeah, it looks much better. So I can't wait for it. I'm also gonna purchase it. Wait, I'm gonna show to my friend. We were talking about Ember before, and he told me to do a, what do you call this, fire and electric build, like an avatar. Where is it again? Yeah, Convectrix is one of the best weapons to use there. For melee, I am thinking of using Kogake, but I have no Forma. If I have Forma, I'm gonna build Kogake, but yeah, I'm just gonna wait for a few days so that I can have Kogake. Well, mainly because of the status, dude. It's because this is a status, more on status sparring weapon. Because the other sparring weapons, this one, more on crit. This one also more on crit. Oh wait, Obix exists. This is combination of crit and status, a good balance of crit and status. Yeah, not Kogake, but Kogake has a good drip. It has a good design. That's why this is what was on my mind. Yeah, look at that. It has good look. So I'm not using it. So I still cannot decide which melee am I gonna use to her yet. But for primary, I have multiple options. Anyway, why would you want to know that? Who knows? It might come handy in the future. He's using condition overload on and melee damage buff, huh? I mean, there's demo version of this already, no? For 2. Wait, it already exists? Yeah, it already existed? But you don't have Forma? My, what is that event again? My Star Plague Forma is already gone. Look at my Forma. Yeah, also I'm slowly building things because Atlas is Archon mods. If you didn't see it clearly, wait, let me just use it. Let me wait, I cannot see. But for this one, but for Atlas though, it's hard to make mistakes for his build because for his punches is just strong already. It's strong already. No, this isn't. Yeah, we were trying to make heat and electric build like an avatar. Also, this isn't the fashion. Wait, this isn't the fashion. What's the fashion? Yeah, this was the supposed to be the fashion that he gave me. You know what? Convectrix is an insane gun for level cap. The DOT that can do by this gun is just insane. Yeah, how much DOT it can do. It's hard to see it with just one target. Yeah, plus your companion is gonna help also with that. No, companion, don't shoot it. Bro. La 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 la. Yeah, this is a heat and fire meme build, but it actually works. It actually works. Anyway, I still don't know which weapon. I can go with that, or I can go with no. Yeah, Amprex. I also needed to build Amprex again. What was the build I was doing? What was that? This one? I think this was the one that I was using. Yeah, I think this was the one. Let me check. Let me remember if this was the one that I was trying to do. It's not the super fast killer. It isn't. But I can see the potential. I can see the potential. I remember this was the gun that I used for my Frost. Ignis in my Frost video. Though it wasn't really that optimized or that good because I was running out of energy. But if ever I'm gonna run Frost again, then I'm gonna have better energy economy. I already fixed that issue on my Frost video. A convert is underrated god of yes, it is. And then plus and then what is it again? And let's combine it with more elemental buffs, such as, for example, heat, electric, toxin, and oh boy, that's gonna go even more degenerate. And then if you're using roar also, then yeah, if you're using roar, that's gonna be insane. Yeah, this is the one. So basically I am applying both heat, electric, blast, and then for my companion the viral. Yeah, this is the meme build. Though Quanta, this was the one that I used in my Ember run, Quanta Vandal, and it was pretty good. I did 2 Ember runs. The one I uploaded, but I deleted it before I put it into public because I wasn't satisfied with the run, and I think I wasn't using Ember pretty well there. And then the next one, same build, but it's much better run. And then this was the one that I was using, Quanta Vandal. And also this gun's gonna have Prime, and I can't wait for it. Yeah, this gun also can do insane DOT for a short period of time. Though it's not an AoE gun. But to make it up, just the default DOT that or status stacks that this gun can apply is crazy. Oh wait, and I don't have fire rate here. Let me put fire rate. Oh wait, never mind. I'm using fire rate. Oh, that's why my Convectrix feels slow, because I don't have fire rate. Alright, never mind. I wonder what will be the Quanta is gonna be. Did they what changes, or what is it gonna be other than stats? But from what I've seen, Quanta Vandal sacrifice status chance to have more critical chance. From what I could remember, critical chance is now 31%. Status damage critical damage is now 2.5, which is, it has an increase of 0.1% or 0.1%, 0.1 multiplier. And the status chance from 45, it is down to 25%. Also, from what I've seen, the fire rate was lower. It was just 10. from what I could remember. But the electric, it looks way higher. The unique trait though, I still don't know. Though the unique trait, I don't know the unique trait. It just doesn't feel that, what is it, fun to use. Or maybe I'm not using it right. Pew pew pew. I know I can hit that, yeah, I can just. Ah. Wait. Oh, okay, wait, never mind. Why I don't have damage? Because I'm using the no mode. Never mind. Again. Wee. I know this one. Yeah, this one, even though it has some AoE, it feels like a meme when I'm using it. Wee. Wee. They're pretty expensive though for your magazine. Yeah, they work, but if I'm going to play this, I'll just play this as a beam weapon. I wonder what will be the passive. Are they gonna increase the radius, the damage? But most likely the damage is gonna be increased. But let's see. I can't wait for those. Though the first weapon that I'm going to farm is Bubonico. That's the one I'm going to farm. And then next, I'm going to farm for Gulso. The last one that I'm going to farm is the Tenet Quanta. Ultimate Wukong moments. Wukong moment. Just how many Wukong players that you know? Are you playing in Asia server? If you're playing in Asia server, then I feel what you're feeling with the Wukong players. Yeah, there are good Wukong players. But there's a lot of Wukong players when they use social media. That's where it shows that they are Wukong players. Well, I like Wukong. I like using him. He's my favorite spy. Heck, he's the king of spy mission. That's why I'm using him. That's the main reason why I only use Wukong. But yeah, sometimes I just don't use him. Though if I needed spy, he's gonna be my main man, of course. Wukong. None. I experienced it through Turkish Wukong players. Turkish Wukong players. Here also in East Asia, East and Southeast Asia. If you go into pub, 90% of your pub, it's not just 90, even higher. There is at least one Monkey Prime. There's at least one. Wait, how about Temple? Do you like Temple? Do you like Temple playstyle? Actually, I just got used to the placement of the metronome now. Before, I just don't like how it is being placed. Yeah, Temple is almost like Tori. It's not chaining. The only missing of this gun is that it's not chaining. But if this is chaining, then this is like Torrid. Though for the long run, for example, when you're trying level cap, he's not the one that you wanted to play for a long time, because he can be tiring if you're not used to always to always monitoring your meter, he can be tiring to play with. And if you don't like timing your the metronome, which is, it can be a little bit annoying to play with others, then it's understandable why Temple is not so popular, unlike Uriel and with the other Warframes also. Hell no, I do not like him at all. Which one? Wukong? Yes, I like him, but I don't like playing him that much. He's cool, but yeah, that's that. I like him only in spy mission. Like I said. And don't give me that BS about, oh, but it's they, them, bro. Understandable. Actually, that... Yeah, let's be honest here. We are outside of USA, or maybe Canada also. I'm not sure about in Canada. But that thing, it's a very... How should I put it? Very big deal in that part of the world. In the rest of the world, we don't care much about that. And then they will say, yeah, you are all, what do you call this? You are all homophobic, or what else? What else they will say? Uneducated. Okay, just tell everything you say. I don't know. This is why I still call him he, because that's just how the way I see him. So there are times where I'm not saying he, I just call him Temple, but it's more on flair, nah? Right? It's more on flair, not Temple. Temple I still call Temple he. But as much as possible, I just don't want to get into that conversation, because you just can't win with those people. You just can't win. They will just keep insisting it. Their mindset about that, it's already fixed, just like you, just like me. So the good thing about that is just don't get into that. Wait, have you seen 2 billion white damage? I wonder if I can... No, because that's the negative 2 billion. You can only do that in negative, in crit. But I'm wondering if I can do that in white damage, because I've seen the 2 billion damage with white damage, but I've never seen negative 2 billion white damage. Wait, I can show it to you. Look at that, can you see? I wonder if I can do negative 2 billion damage, white damage. You always lose because they don't want to lose about their ill mindset. I literally do not care about your sexuality. Yeah, this is why also in the gaming I don't mind, or on the internet in the general, I don't mind if you're a woman or a man, if as long as you're acting decent, you're not trying to fight people online, you're not trying to say bad things people online, because it doesn't matter if you're saying it in front or on their back, because it's hard for me to trust people when they keep saying bad things to specific person. For example, yeah, this one is like this, like that, like it just shows what kind of person you are. So as much as possible, I don't do that. Well, mainly if I'm saying kind of like that, it's more about joking. I'm not really serious if I'm saying really bad stuff for specific individual. Mostly just joking. Heck, I don't even say any bad things to anyone as much as possible, even though I can. I just decided not to because it just shows that what kind of person I am. That's why as much as possible I don't do it. It's because, you know, people who are saying bad things, let's just say in front of you, they're telling to someone that, yeah, this someone is like this, like that. If they are on your back also, if you did something that they don't like, they will do that the same to you. So I just decided not to. Well, I'll be honest, I used to be like that when I was younger, or I do that unconsciously. This is why right now that I know what it is, I fully understand, I just decided not to. Yeah, that's called character development. But they just say without asking, that's what they are annoying. Yeah, they keep pushing it. The problem is they keep pushing it, and I understand that part, that why is it annoying? They keep pushing it. This is like when you're eating something and someone told you that, hey, you should try this food, it is good, and then you said, yeah, it is good, but I don't like it. And then they keep insisting that, no, you should eat this, you should eat this, this is good, this. Yeah, that's where the conflict is gonna happen. You can offer, alright, but just don't push it. And we're all gonna have a good day. Noko. Shika noko kosh tan. Protea. Rhino. Stynax. You know what? I am really confident that he's gonna be the next Prime. That's why I'm not putting more format to him, because I know I'm just gonna eat him, or I'm just gonna forget about him. I'm not gonna subsume him because I already subsumed him once, and yeah, I wanted to put more form on him. I only have one. It's funny, look at my Titania. My normal Titania has more format than my Titania Prime. Vault. Yeah, also this Vault drip that I accidentally made, I just like this, which is what I was using in my video. Grendel. Koumei. Valkyrie, she's just very strong. She's just very strong. Corvex. You know what? Next year, most likely Corvex is gonna have Prime. Dagath, Corvex, Dante, and Jade. Have you ever imagined that? Have you ever thought about that? Corvex, Dante, Dagath, Jade, they're gonna have Prime next year, most likely. Isn't it crazy? Oh wait, there was a build that I was testing out with Jade. Where is it again? No. Oh wait, I replaced Temple. Temple should have his own loadout. Where's Jade? What the F happened to my stream? Yeah. Oh wait, John Tomate. I haven't removed this 2B. I haven't removed it. Sorry about that. Look at my PNG. I still have the PNG. Yeah. Sorry about that. This year will be Stynax, Voruna, Citrine, Kullervo. I'm mostly excited with Stynax. At first, I'm not that excited to Stynax, but after using him for a couple of weeks now, I'm more excited now. And of course, Kullervo, so that I could put more Corva. What am I saying? Corva. What is Corva? Kullervo, so that I could put more Forma. Same with Voruna and Citrine. Though my Voruna already has enough Forma. And I already subsumed one or no, I don't remember. But anyway, Citrine also. Citrine, I am avoiding to put more Forma on my Citrine. I wanted to play more Citrine. I wanted to play more. It's just I'm avoiding to put more Forma. Steinach's good. Yeah, he is. That's why I'm excited. That's why I'm using him after using him a lot recently. That's where I realized how good he is. At first I didn't like his playstyle when I was new. I didn't like. I was so new. Yeah, wait, let me try this build. Let me try this build in actual. Yeah, I'm enjoying this. Though I'm kind of thinking of what to, if ever I'm gonna play Jade as a gun platform, I'm most likely not gonna be using Glory. So I'm thinking what to put here. Of course, Nourish or Roar is gonna be the brain dead thing to put here. But I'm trying to think what to put here. Yeah, with a Tenet, what is it gonna get? Tetra. I'm kind of enjoying this gun right now. Also, this gun also for Zephyr. This gun is also crazy for Zephyr. If you haven't tried this to Zephyr, or if you're looking a gun for Zephyr, though I recommend you to use gas instead. Wait, they should be floating. Ah. Again, it's hard to test with an Eximus because they can't flow. Boom. If this is working, I mean this one's gonna work fine. And then surprisingly, in my level cap video, though that video I was using Subsume there. Yeah, Corinth Prime. Corinth Prime was pretty fantastic. Though I can just use Compressa manually. But boom. Oh, someone lived. Yeah, I am thinking which one here am I gonna meme. D, give Kullervo Prime in my life and money is yours. He will be most likely at the last quarter of the year. I am confident he's gonna be, if they're gonna follow the release date. If they're going to follow that, then I'm confident Kullervo Prime is gonna be in the last quarter of the year. Kullervo Prime gonna be top tier design stat wise. Bro, I can't wait for it. Kullervo itself, where is it? Kullervo itself, he's already peak. The skin is peak. His default skin, it's peak. How else they're gonna top this? Yeah, I just like this. This one is his default skin. I just like this. This is why wait, it's dark here. I can't show it to you. This is why my other customization, it's based on the default design.
Inbox messages await the operator.
Wait, what is this?
I wonder what they said.
Bro, don't tell me this is Forma. Bro, thank you. I wasn't asking for Forma, but you gave me. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate. Wait, it's time to build another weapon. Now that you gave me Forma. Thank you. Thank you. I would like Kogake, but I think I will go with Prisma Obex now. Also, I think I have Obex Riven. I have Obex Riven. Never mind. I don't have. Huh? Wait. Kogake. It was Kogake Riven. It's not Obex. Never mind. I have Kogake Riven. It's time to build this. Oh shit. Oh, it's last put it too. It's alright. You gave me Forma. Now it's time to build. That's just what holding me back when I don't have Forma. And well, who am I gonna use that to? Ember. Yeah. Where is it? Lay 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 na 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 na. And then attack speed. What else am I gonna put here? Can I put? Nope, I don't have enough. What else am I gonna? Exilus, yeah, discipline's merit. Yeah, for now that's just what am I gonna use. And then what is it again that I put? Forma, Ember. Yep. Skin. This one thematically, does it look fit? Kind of clashing, so I'll go with this. Another skin. Yeah, boy. Yeah, this one is just nice. The alt helmet so good. Oh, for Kullervo. Yeah, wait, let me just check Kullervo again. Yeah, Kullervo's design is just amazing. Where is he? Yeah, I'm using this alt helm, and then the color. This is based off the default color, though I changed it a bit. It is the default color, and I made it a little bit saturated and a little bit darker. So just the default helmet. I've been using this for a long time. This one I just used this recently. I've been using this default helmet for a long time. I'm just using this one for a change. And this one, even though it looks cool here, I just decided to use this because the Signa, the Erato, it looks nice. Yeah, it just looks nice. And then I'm using this Dante accessories. It just looks nice. But first, I'll be leveling up Ember. And then, where is it? Obex. Obex has a good, yeah, it has a good driven disposition. That's why also I decided to build this. The base stats is just pretty good. It's just balanced a bit, though the critical damage is a little bit lower, but that's just fine. That's not a problem. I just use this because the critical chance is at least 25% and 30%, so it's not really bad. For the build that I'm thinking, oh wait, I'm in the wrong loadout. Dang it. Primary weapon. Meter. Bro, I use this meter to Ember for this build that I'm trying to use, and meter is insane. I mean, meter is already crazy, but I just feel it very strong with this build that I'm using now too. Yeah, I think I gotta use it together. Not melee influence. Blasphemy. Oh wait, yeah. Let's go with the melee scrub fluence. Let's go with the melee scrub fluence. Melee scrub fluence. Melee influence mentioned. Wait, what is it again? Electric. Yeah, let's go for that first. And then weeping wounds. Attack speed. I don't have enough much, but the base attack speed of this is actually pretty good. It's already 1.3. It's not bad. Kurudo, it was 0.8 or 0.9. Yeah, Kurudo is slow as F. But let's just put attacks. The magnetic fury. No, this one's 6. This one 5% with magnetic. Let's just go for this one. Nope, this one's gonna ruin the waiting. Yeah, let's just go with this one. All right. This Siam with Kullervo. I'll be honest to you, I never built that melee. I never built it because I have no Forma also. Yeah, I'm always running out of Forma. Where is it? Yeah, I haven't built this. Yeah, the charge attack of this, it has some gimmick, but I never built this. Maybe in the future. But for now, I am focused on one thing. Wait, let me just go get some buff. Yeah, now we are using melee scrub fluence. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with melee influence. It is strong, so you have no reason not to use it. It is strong. For people who are just avoiding it, who are rejecting it, they're just sweaty players. Wait, sounds like me. Sounds like me. I'm avoiding it. Well, I'm not completely avoiding it. But right now, yes, since this is just a request. Let's do that. Let's do that. Also, is this supposed to be the placement of Erato Signa that you gave me, or no? Should I what do you call this? Adjust it back? 'Cause I feel like it is in a wrong placement. It should be a little bit at the back. Could be maybe here. Yeah, maybe here. Looks good enough. This one, the default placement. Look at that. Is it? Is this how I should put this? Agni Kai ready? Oh, so this one is supposed to be here. Yeah, because this is your fashion. This isn't my fashion. This is your fashion. So I'm just showing it to the world. Alright, and then... Wait, I think I'm missing leg armor. Did you put any in the leg armor? Place it further back. I low-key like default too. Yeah, I think also that we should put it a little bit at the back. Sorta, kinda. It can be covering the gold part here, or it can be no also. Maybe this one. But the default also kinda okay. It's not bad. Huh? Wait, what was that? What was that? There was pung nong nong nong. No, I think those are thank you. Yeah, those are thank you. They're delay. They were delay. Wait, I just noticed that it has sound. Because usually whenever I am doing blessing, I don't see those. There's no sound. Oh yeah, that's a late one. Late sound. Or late notification. Imugi Prime for leg, but anything none could work. Imugi Prime. I don't have that Imugi, unfortunately. I don't have the Imugi Prime, or I don't have any Prime armor. What is that, Monkey? I think I can see Monkey here. Yeah, that's Monkey. Yeah, I don't think there's gonna be one that's gonna fit here. Maybe this one. Yeah, Heartwood also looks okay. Let's choose with this one. Alright, now time to level up. Etheria leg plate can work. I think I tried it already. It's just the texture material doesn't fit much. But anyway, let's go Sanctuary. Oops, I am in North American server. This can be a little bit laggy, but it's alright. This is just ESO anyway. Hopefully this is still round 1. Oh yeah, we're still in round 1. We're enemy. Woo! Look at that. I like this slight attack of sparring weapon. Azula Ember, thanks for entertaining the idea. Yeah, because I also don't know what to build right now. So when you gave me an idea about Ember that I could use both electric and heat, I just realized it. So I said, yeah, why not? Also Ember, she's just collecting dust in my inventory. So I said, why not use Ember again? Also, you know what? Avatar, the cartoon, is gonna have a fighting game. So even though I don't play fighting game much these days, this is just to commemorate that. It's because I'm also a fan of fighting game genre. It's just in my environment, it's not a good environment to get good in fighting game. Bro, I really love sparring weapons. This is just my pure joy. I always loved playing when I could use both my arms and legs. Yeah, basically using all of my limbs. Or whenever I could use my leg. This is why when I was playing PSO2, that's my favorite class, Bouncer. Bouncer can use leg. Heck, the weapon is also called Jet Boots. Enemies are dying quick before I could... What do you call this? Before I could activate melee influence. Avatar build. Azula. I only watched few Avatar episodes when I was younger. So I don't know much about it. Also, it was long time ago. I forgot what I've seen. Maybe I should rewatch it again. But I'll be honest to you, it's hard for me to watch anime or just show in English dub. It's hard for me. I just like watching, or I do prefer watching, for example, anime with dub and sub. I could easily understand what is going on. Because sometimes there are words that it's hard for me to understand when it is being spoken in English. But when I'm reading it, I could easily understand it. Avatar Tagalog dub. Where can I watch it? I will watch it. I don't mind it. I'm not a hater of Tagalog dub. You know what? Filipinos fucking hate their own language. It is disgusting. They're saying that it is cringe, it is bad. Yeah. I'm not a hater of that because I grew up with that. That's one more thing. Also, that's the language that I speak.
Design dictates increased efficiency. I trust you will be able to complete this study, Hunter?
Oh no. Oh yeah, Orochimaru Tagalog dub was the bomb. I don't remember how he sounds like in Tagalog. I don't remember now. Though I remember the female dubs back then, it was amazing. They sound beautiful. That's what I could remember. Wait, the MIDI sound when you use it, it has some weird sound. I don't know what is causing it, or is it really like that or what? Melee influence is not proccing. I should have brought Rauta so that I could always be in times 12 combo. Loki prefer Tagalog Orochimaru over the JP one. I don't remember. I should what do you call this? Check it again in YouTube. I need to search for it because I don't remember the sound of the old Filipino dub anime. Well, the Yu Yu Hakusho though, I still remember the dub. Bro, that's our childhood. It was peak Yu Yu Hakusho dub. And then the Slam Dunk dub also. That was peak Slam Dunk dub. Wait, I think I gotta do more. Yeah, let's do more. One more. Just one more. After this, I'm going. But I can actually go now. Yeah, I should have go. But alright. O's Migration. Yeah. Last boss of Warframe players. Host Migration. I forgot to say no chat on timer screen. Oh! Wait! Yes, thank you for reminding me. Can I pause? I can't. Wait. Thank you for reminding me. Bro. Yeah, I'm always forgetting about that. It's because whenever I'm recording, I'm removing it. And I'm forgetting to bring it back. Bro, what time is it? It's been 2 hours already. Dang it. Anyway, thank you for reminding me. I appreciate it. Punch, 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 punch. Wait, this one is immortal? No? I have a ribbon with Kogake, but Kogake, I don't like the base stats. You know, in terms of critical chance, Kogake is the worst version of normal Kogake, but it has very high status chance. No, just high, not very high, because there are some weapons that has bigger status chance. It's a pretty high status chance, but I don't like that trade in general. Also, the critical multiplier is below average. So... I don't know why, but on JP Dub, I can randomly hear Dio when I look it up. His VA ain't for me. Wait, what? Was that him? The voice actor of Orochimaru? I don't remember. I gotta search for it later. After this trip. Alright, let's put it back. Yep. Chat is back and the timer is back. Boom, 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 boom. I'm bringing Rauta next so that I'm gonna have longer combo. Next. Oh, wait, before I form, I gotta put lens. Which lens am I gonna put here though? Zenuric. My Zenuric. Yeah, my Zenuric is getting behind. I'll be putting Zenuric here. I wasn't planning to build any weapon tonight, but I just got Forma. Anyway, again, thank you again. Thank you for the Forma, Hipchi. I really appreciate it. You're the GOAT. 11. Then I can put any. Yeah. Wait. The attack speed. I can put attack speed here now. I can put Berserker Fury. And it's because I'm using Rauta. Right. Right. Also, I can do Fissure Survival. Do I have Fissure Survival? Oh, there's a Void Cascade, but I'll just do Survival. Anyone would like to run relics? Just any relics, it's fine. Nah, random topic, ADHD brain, sorry. Nah, it's alright. We're always talking about random things here. Sometimes we're just talking about poop. Did you poop? Okay, there are times where we're talking about poop here. When I'm in the mood. Also, do you guys eat raw chili? Raw chili when you're eating food? Now thinking about it, I'm salivating. Yeah, I just like munching on raw chili. Yeah, anyone wanted to do survival? Void Cascade, as much as possible, I am avoiding this because if I start doing this, I don't want to stop. So I'll just do survival. We can run any relics. Anyone wanted to do this? Just anyone who wants it. If no one, it's just fine. I'll just run solo. I'm just asking. There might be one of you who wanted to run it. Alright, next resurgence is gonna be Nova and Trinity. So Nova, if you're a new player, you still don't have Nova, you could prioritize Nova. She's pretty good. She's pretty handy. Wait, do we have the Temu version already? No, we still don't have the Temu version. Oh wait, Prime Musics are they always been here? Wait, the Gauss theme is cool. Also, the new skin is gonna play this music when you use the red line skill. Wait, I gotta go collect these songs. Wait, are they permanent or no? It looks like they're permanent or what? But I'm running out of Aya. I wish I could buy this with ducats because I have more ducats than Aya. The only Temu version that you could buy is this one. The tactical backpack. Need to hop off in a bit, so I have to pass. All right, yeah, it's all right. It's all right, brother. It's all right. Always there. I have Protea, Octave, and especially Gauss, Perma. Oh, it's Perma. All right. Next time when I have more Aya, as you can see, I'm running out of Aya. I needed to get which weapon here I don't have. The Kavasa. Yeah, the Kavasa Prime. I needed to get that. The collar. I needed to get that. What else? The weapon. The weapon. Usually the weapons. Dual Kamas. I already have dual Kamas. Yeah, the weapons. The other weapon. What are the weapons of Nova? I might have it or I might not have it. But I think I can only I only needed few stuffs in this next resurgence. I'm actually still not done with this resurgence. I'm still missing Axe Stiletto Blueprint. I'm still missing that. It's still not dropping. And Death Cube Cerebrum. It's not dropping yet. So I'm trying to get that. Yeah, we still don't have the Temu version of the Rift Guard. Where are we going now? Yeah, I'll just go solo here, I guess.
Till then.
Requiem. Yeah, I don't mind doing this Kuva version. Oh wait, Kuva? Should I do Kuva? No. I'm not doing Kuva. I'll do Murmur. V12. Yeah. Just a fodder relic. I'm not trying to get anything. I need to farm for Aya again. I wish the upcoming resurgence are the resurgence where I have all the weapons so that I could stack more Aya again. I don't wanna degenerately farm for Aya. That's just mind-boggling, mind-numbing farming. I don't like that. I'm gonna get burnout if I do that.
Have compromised the habitation systems. How predictable. Stand by for life support.
Found position. Look out for reactants.
No.
Use it to crack open it. You are going to need more reactant. You want to open that relic.
No. Enemies are dying in the vicinity. Also, one more thing why I don't like influence. Enemies are dying quick. It doesn't feel satisfying. I wanted to punch enemy. I wanted to feel that I'm actually bonking enemies. But with melee influence, they're already dying before I could punch them. I'm not avoiding it because, yeah, that's a meta, and I'm avoiding meta. Not really that. That's the exact reason. The exact reason is it doesn't feel satisfying to play melee when I'm not bonking enemies with the melee itself. This is a personal choice. I do prefer feeling that my melees are directly hitting the enemies. But yeah, melee influence is just very handy. Very handy. Woo! You're still alive. Yeah, I'm mostly just leveling up while farming for prime parts. That's why I like doing survival. Also just testing the weapon. Wait, I'll let them spawn Necromic. If you like to punch stops, just play Atlas. It feels slow. Yeah, I explain it in a video. That's why I like playing him. I like punching stops. It's just, it feels annoying to play with. For example, this one, if you're just using melee, you can just keep punching without targeting enemy. Yeah, like this one. But for Atlas, the enemies needed to be inside of the cone, the invisible targeting cone, which is why I don't play much. But yeah, right now, though today I was planning to use Atlas, but then I remember my homie wanted me to do, or to make an Ember build, which is what I'm trying right now. Alright.
Look what this fish just caught. You keep fighting, and I'll keep.
It's pretty far.
You can come home now. No need to be a hero.
Later, if I still have time, after building this weapon, I'll be playing Atlas. Equinox. I'll be playing Atlas if I still have time. We still have 40 minutes. Yosh.
Okay, now's your chance. Destroy the book.
Oh.
You woke up a bad thing. But then you killed it. So
I guess you can.
No!
They fought well. Good dance, all.
I accidentally left the mission. Kurde.
One must
Ah.
make the best of things.
Kurde. One more. I accidentally left. And I'm not done leveling it up. I needed more. Na 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 la la la. What's my build here? Strike. I'm just gonna turn her into a melee platform. Recently I like playing melee. Oh, it's not enough. Even this one I cannot put. Not enough for. Yeah, I'll just go for something else first. Damage. Do I have more damage? Yeah, for now I'll just put this for now. For now. Well, attack speed can be nice, but it's already too fast. I don't want to get used with the speed. I just wanted enough speed. One more. Accidentally left. You're laughing like a madman.
These are worthy foes.
Damn it.
Underestimate
If
them.
it's not because of the book, it's not gonna happen.
Watch out. I'm
Oh,
detecting
now I'm
void
blaming the
fissures nearby.
beast.
Do you have a matching relic?
I'm blaming my skill issue. Or I'm not blaming my skill issue.
The murmur aims to choke you out. Not today. Preparing a life support
Shoot sa banga.
capsule.
A fissure. Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics. The corrupted enemies are dropping. Collect it to open the portal. The reactant is working on your relic. Find more.
That Obex can reach red crit while applying statuses. Bro. And it has very good disposition. So if you like melee influence, scrub fluence, then you can enjoy this. Yeah, you can enjoy this melee. Also, Obex has pretty good base attack speed.
Capsule incoming. Use it well.
Oh, what the? What was that shortcut first time seeing that? Huh? Wait, you don't know that? It's always been like that. If you're doing survival, it's always there. If your build has low energy, has low startup energy, instead of opening using this, if you don't like to use this, just go there. You're gonna have energy. It's full or almost full. There is one secret room here that I haven't visited yet. I still haven't found the entrance for that. Nope, I'm not gonna ask anyone. I'm not gonna Google. I'll find it myself. I don't know if we could find that tile. There's a room here that I haven't entered. I cannot find the entrance.
Sending another capsule? These don't grow on trees, you know.
Ooh. Oi, I forgot to kill that. Oh yeah, this build might be cool, but this is just another melee influence build. But it's pretty fun because this is sparring weapon. The build is not yet completed. I'm gonna complete this tonight. This isn't even the final form. Why isn't nobody talking about Uriel Subsume? It cleans negative status, it gives shield and health, and while it is active, you are invulnerable. It is a crazy one. But I think it's because it scales with HP. As far as I know. Personally, I never used it outside Uriel. But the thing is, people are lazy. This is what you will often hear. I hate shield gating. They don't want to press anything. They just wanted to face tank everything and forget about survivability. This is why tanking builds like that, they are popular. Or forgetting about shields, they're popular. It's mostly about people's laziness. I'm confident with that answer. But as a subsume, alright. I might sounding like I am an expert, even though I haven't actually tried it, putting it in a Warframe. But I guarantee you, it's all about laziness. Like I said, this is why often you will hear, I hate shield gating. Yeah, that skill is nuts actually. As long as Uriel or you are free to cast the skill, then you're gonna be great. Because we have Roar and Nourish, putting it in a Warframe. Yeah, one more thing. Nourish and Roar exist. Arcane Circumvent exist. What else? Bro, Arcane Circumvent now in the community, it is It is slowly turning into a roar and nourish. It's always popping out in a conversation about survivability.
Collected enough reactants to open the relic.
I don't mind it because I can just ignore it. It's just if you don't like to hear it in every single conversation, you might feel annoyed with it. And probably because it has better synergies with Uriel. I think you are right. People are lazy. Yeah, that's one reason. Also, Nourish and Roar exist. What the hell? Also, if you are hardcore melee platform build for specific Warframe, Wrathful Advance. Though Wrathful Advance, it's not on the same tier as Roar and Nourish because it is locked on just melee. So it is in a lower category. And yeah, also the laziness. I'm confident with that. Also in a conversation, it's always gonna come up that yeah, I just wanted to turn off my brain and just go kill a bunch of enemies. Those types of conversation, it will slowly pop out when you're talking to someone. This is why when they're doing alchemy, they're just using their Hildryn or Mesa, just shooting everything to death. They're just letting you pick it up, the amphors. Well, I mean, if the randoms, they're just fine with them to do that, then there's no problem. But what if they want you to pick it up also when you're playing in a pub? It's gonna be a little annoying. But for Hildryn, even though Hildryn might look like lazy in alchemy, it's because it feels awful to turn on and turn off her fourth skill. It is low. That's why they just decided to stay with her fourth skill. But the thing is, they can get out with their operator. So I think they have no excuse to be super lazy. They have no reason to be super lazy. Mesa, on the other hand, can turn it off pretty quickly. So they also don't have a reason to be lazy. Well, for me, I just don't care about it. If I see Mesa or Hildryn in alchemy, I just don't care about it. I'll just loot it. I'll just do the objective. That's just fine. I don't know, maybe other people, they might not like it. I hear someone said that whenever they're playing with Hildryn players, they said that Hildryn don't care about anything. Well, I explained about that part, about turning off and turning on the skill. But then I remember you can get out of your operator. So yeah, they have no excuse to be lazy. Man, you can just go out and yeah, that's it. I do the objectives with my operator. Yeah, I just realized that you can go out with your operator, so you have no excuse being lazy like that. How many stages it takes to reach level cap? Which one? Which mission? For survival, I hear people around 8 hours. That's why I don't do level capping with survival because it takes too long. Anyway, Makewami, hello there, how are you? For Void Cascade, around 107 exolizers, you will see level cap tracks. 108 exolizers, you will see everything level cap. So 108 exolizers for Void Cascade. For disruption, around 30. Yeah, somewhere around 30 rounds. if I'm not mistaken. Because personally, I've never done Disruption level cap. Because I still prefer Void Cascade. Because in Void Cascade, I'm using both Operator and Warframe. Also, I like the part where I'm cleansing the Exolizers. Disruption. Yeah, I know Disruption around 30 rounds. It is funny that people are just finding out about Hildryn right now. Yeah, since when did I notice it? I noticed it around November. That's where I see fluctuation of Hildryn users. Around November, if I'm not mistaken, I've seen it there. In ETA and EDA, in Asia server, you will see more Hildryn now. In ETA, EDA, Hildryn, Valkyr, yeah, those two Warframes. Wukong, it's way less now. In ETA, EDA, alright. Damn, ever since they dropped the augment, she feels so much better. Also, that was the time I remember. Around that time when I started playing the game. So it's still fairly new. I think it's because without her augments before the Aegis Gale, she feels slow to play. It's because unlike when you're using the Aegis Gale, other than you get bonus damage. Oh wait, I need to go out here. I need to go. Other than you're getting bonus damage with her shield, you're doing multiple hits, multiple shots. It's because without that, when you're just using normal fire, it feels slow. But like I said, the time where they released her augment, that was the time where I was new. I remember it. I think I was playing the game around 1 to 2 months. Yeah, more or less than 2 months, if I'm not mistaken.
One must make the best of things.
And I think that was the first dev stream that I watched. If I'm not mistaken, that was probably the first one that I watched. You started last 2024. No, it's not November. Wait, was that November when they released the Aegis Gale? Then, yeah, like I said, around. So it's around. When did I start streaming this? September, October, November. Yeah, like I said, 1 to 2 months. If I'm not mistaken, it was September when I started streaming Warframe. And I went back playing Warframe around late August 2024. Like I said, the first time I boot up the game around 2019. July. And I played this for less than 3 years. For less than 3 hours. I played this for less than 3 hours. And then I stopped playing. Still, I need to. Yes, I can put this now. All right, I'm just missing one more. Yeah, 2 more formas. It's because I was playing different game back then. I was still playing Monster Hunter World around 2019 and some Dark Souls also. Then I stopped. Just less than 3 hours. I opened it in 2019 and then I went back 2024 around August, late August to early September.
Diners reported everything tasted like vermin. Then exploded. Back to the lab, you crazy kids.
So basically around 2024, I was still a beginner. because I still don't know shit. Because I only played the game less than 3 hours in 2019. I started September 2024. Oh, so you're just similar to me. That's cool. March 8, 2019. What is that? Was that the time when you started playing it? Wait, can I even see when I started playing the game? Can you even see it here? Or only in Steam? Or only in the website? Wait. When can... Oh, in a mobile app. I can see it in a mobile app. Wait, I need to clean my throat.
Sometimes Ordis likes to assume he knows nothing. Nobody can learn what they think they know.
Damn it, that mucus. It feels so sticky. Oh. Now I am hiccuping. Ah. In mobile app, you can see when you started. Here, I cannot see. I think also in the website you can see. I really need an Oriel deluxe skin. Why? You don't like his default skin? For me, I just wanted more Uriel helm, more alt helm. It's because his current helmets, they're just okay. I don't personally like them, but the full body, that's just good enough. October 2024 as the part of the 5 Fates update. Oh, October 2024, that's when they released that. Oh, then I am right that it is at least 1 to 2 months when I started playing, and that was my first dev stream that I've watched. It's because in September, if there was a September dev stream, I haven't watched it because I was just busy playing the game. I don't care much about anything outside the game. And around that, since that dev stream, I've been watching all the dev stream. I cannot see when I started here, but let me check the website. Warframe. Let me see if I can see it in Warframe. Yeah, I remember it's somewhere third quarter of the year, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just log in, check it. If I can see here, because in phone I cannot log in because I'm online in the game. Account management. Can I see my account history? I can't see my account history even in the website. Yeah, only in the mobile. In mobile, you can see it. You can check it through mobile. Oh well. Unfortunately, you can't check it in the... Wait, let me try. Let me try to check it. Let me just log out a bit. Let me just check it in mobile phone. Bro, what is going on in my throat? Let me just check. Yeah, I remember you can see it in Warframe Mobile. Anyway, if you're a new player and then you still don't have the Warframe mobile app, not the Warframe game, it is the companion app. It is recommended to get so that it's easily for you to manage your extractor, your foundry. A very good one. Yeah, account created September 25. Oh, September 25, 2019. Wait, can I even show this? It doesn't even show. But yeah. It's September 25th. September 25th. Who was a birthday in September 25th? I think one of my nieces. I don't remember. Or cousin? Yeah, 2019. That's when I need to charge my phone. My phone is dying. But like I said, it was just less than 3 hours at 2019. So the real start of my journey was on 2024. By the way, after reaching MR30, where is the best place to spend fashion? Or if you wanted to keep building weapons and warframes, then you can also just spend your platinum with potatoes, with Forma, with Exodus, but mostly Forma. Or fashion. Until right now, I'm LR2. I'm still spending for fashion. I still don't have everything. Though I already have a lot of fashion, I still don't have enough. It is an almost endless. If you're not buying platinum, if you're not spending Regal Aya, it will always be an endless pursuit for fashion. As you can see, I'm running out of platinum. Remember, I always have more than 1.7k. See, it's because of fashion. I got droid. Though I have stuffs here ready to sell. I'm just waiting for the market prices to go higher. I'm waiting for the Foley update because I know for sure the prices are gonna go higher there.
Ordis keeps a tidy ship and is therefore reluctant to allow animals on board.
Wait, let me clean my throat again.
Animals do not eat so much as reload.
Can I see your best Zo that can do big boy damage without Kullervo? Oh, I'll be honest to you, I only have one Zo. I don't have that meta Zo. I don't have that meta Zo. And my Zo, it's not even meta. Yeah, this is my only Zo. So I can show it to you. Also, if you don't want to use Kullervo, you can use Mirage instead. If you don't, if you still wanted to do big boy damage, but you don't want to use Kullervo, Mirage. Do you have Mirage? Wait, let me try it. Do I even still have that build? Let me just check. What is it? Let me just double check this. I wish I could put something else here, but I'll just go with exposure. Well, this isn't the most optimal build, but let's try this. I remember this was the one that I was using. Yeah, this one. It is just for yeah, this is just for flexing. This is just for flexing. All right. What am I gonna use here again? This is just for flexing. This is just for maybe I'll go with this one. Big boy. All right. Let's try it. Or maybe simulacrum. Yeah.
You are a true hunter. Where would the
Like using
sanctuary be
Inaros?
without you?
You're using Inaros? Fist bump. It's rare to find someone saying I like Inaros. It's always, why Inaros? Why are you even using Inaros? It's always like that. So I like when people actually liking Inaros. What am I gonna do? Was this the build that I was using? I don't remember if this was the build that I was using. Was this a build? Oh wait, I'm using wrong buff. That's why I was wondering why my damage is bad. Okay, here we go. I was wondering why is it not reaching hundreds of millions. Yeah. It's been a while since I used this. Let's do some armor stripping a bit. This is just for flexing. But you can use this for just base steel path, no problem. If you wanted to increase your ego. And also for short period of time. I think let me just remove it since we are just in simulacrum anyway. Yeah, just to increase my ego. Ah, wait, I forgot to do this. Alright, so around 400 million. Now with... Yeah, now you're reaching billions of damage with this. Be sure that you're doing headshot so that the damage is much spicier. Oh wait, it's hard to do. It's weird to use the other button. Holy shit. Yeah. Yeah, negative 2 billion. This is just for flexing. And then I'm not even using the first skill. If I use the first skill, this is gonna be much more degenerate. Because it will copy the damage. Oh wait. Yeah, literally you're easily gonna do billions of damage with this. Inaros is better than Revenant. Ooh, that's cool. That's a hot take. Why is it better than Revenant? Tell me. I like that. I like that. I would like to know more. What is your next level cap Warframe? To be honest, there is one in line and it's a meme build. It's just, how should I put it? I wanted to do more whatever I'm doing recently, just talking about things, but I'm still not stopping level capping. I'm still gonna do it. It's just my priority. It's not all about level capping now. I already explained this in one of my streams. I said I'll do less level cappings now, but there is one. All right. There is one. That's not a zone. Yeah, this isn't a zone. This is Pathocyst. Pathocyst. The only problem with this Pathocyst is just critical chance. Only critical chance. And now that's your goal to increase it. Yeah, basically this is just the build. You can just with this current build, just using Mirage, you just can't go wrong with whatever build much. But yeah, of course, condition overload is very important, and all the crit damage. I'm using Killing Blow mostly just to increase the charging time of the heavy attack, and Corrupted Charge, so that I just have more combo, because I keep using it. But for this one, you don't need to actually armor strip here. Armor stripping here is just too much already. This one, you don't need that. Mirage is degenerate. No, I don't use this build only if I just wanted to see billions of damage. You could easily see that billions of damage if you are in... What is it again? If you are in Holvania and playing Tech Rot, because they don't have armor. Or just go fight Infested. Because if you're fighting armored enemies, you might wanted to armor strip them, or just using Corrosive, which is another step. But if you're fighting Infested, then you could easily see that. For example, let's just go with this one. Since you don't need to armor strip. Oh shit. Yep. There's a bug. Your companion's not gonna attack if you just go to the simulacrum. Yeah. La 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 la. Yeah, negative billions of damage, easily to achieve. If you just wanted to see big boy damage. But like I said, you don't actually need it to armor strip here, because you are literally hitting hundreds of millions of damage. And if you have the Zo, then yeah, it could be stronger. But like I said, I don't have that super meta Zo build. The old Mirage melee interaction. Yeah, with Mirage. Wait, what is that old melee interaction with Mirage? Can you tell me about that? Because like I said, yeah, I already said that I'm still a recent player, around 2024. So beyond September 2024, then I don't know much about the game. Only starting around September 2024 until now. That's my only knowledge of the game. Oh wait, I'm about to end the stream. Damn, I only have 40 seconds. Alright, so I wanted to hear it first. If you're going to type it, I'm gonna wait for you. Yeah, since I already asked it, there's just a little moment. I can wait. So Pathocyst, Mirage, and if you're using Wrathful Advance, then it's gonna be great. And then if you put more red shards here to increase her Eclipse damage, if you wanted to have more degenerate damage, then it's up to you. But personally, I don't use this build. I only use this if I wanted to see quick negative billions of damage in Holvania mostly, or just fighting Techrot or Infested, because I don't need to armor strip. I'm just usually using just mostly this one. This isn't the most optimal, but I just find this comfortable to play with. Yeah. After all, Mirage is just super strong already. If you really wanted a glass cannon Warframe, yeah, Mirage. Because the calculation of her eclipse, her damage buff, her damage increase is different. It's not just like Serration. That's why she can do ridiculous amount of damage. It is different. I first realized this when I got Mirage when I was newish. I don't remember when was it. I think around, yeah, it's either December 2024 or around January, because I remember it was still 1999 update. I was wondering why Mirage buff feels super strong, and I was comparing it to other Warframes. For example, Chroma, his Vex armor can have thousands of buff. For example, it can reach 1.5k damage bonus, could be more, but let's just say around that 1.2, 1.3. And then Mirage only has, as you can see, just this one, around 400, 500, 600, even 700. And I was wondering why is it much stronger, and then I learned that the calculation of this is different. It's much stronger than those. Probably the strongest in terms of raw damage. But roar is good because the thing about roar, it can also increase skill damage, and it can also increase the damage of DOT of statuses. That's why it is very popular. Though if you wanted the damage reduction, if you subsume this, it can be handy. Though it's only 75%. Only Mirage can reach 90%. Have a good night. Yeah, I'm about to end the stream. Okay, yeah. Maybe just tell me about that next time, about that Mirage melee interaction. Anyway, see you. Bye bye. Have a good day. Have a good night, and see you again on next stream or maybe next video. I'm planning to upload one more video on before Monday, so hopefully I could upload one. If not, then it's gonna be next week. So yeah, GG, and don't forget to smile and enjoy your grind. Bye bye. Adios.